Now, one of the more tiresome things about the different electric systems that developed around the world was that when it came to television systems, they had to be different in some cases. And such is the case with the American NTSC system and our English PAL system. Well, for one thing, our electricity supply, the AC rate is 50 cycles a second, as opposed to the seemingly more logical 60 used in the States and elsewhere. And Europe in general is 50 cycles a second. And this meant that for many years you certainly couldn't play television tapes or whatever on the other's equipment. It wouldn't wear it at all. And they continued this, of course, with DVDs. Oh yes. Now, I've got a couple here of Region 1 DVDs. They're NTSC. I'm not even sure this blue and grey thing is available in this country. It used to be available on VHS PAL, but I haven't seen it on video. And that one is from America. I think it was the missus. So how the hell am I looking at that on our supply on a UK TV set? Well, there's been a little bit of jiggery-pokery going on, shall I say. A lot of these old cheapo DVD players, you can actually alter the region if you know the code to put into it. Because after all, they only make the one machine, really. There's a little one round here somewhere. Oh, that one underneath there. It says Cyberhome on it. It has a switch mode power supply. And what that means is it can run on anything from 100 volts AC right up to the 250 AC that we get here. And the frequency doesn't really matter, the mains input. It's what comes out is important, isn't it? It's the same with this device here. This is available in several countries that I know about, New Zealand, Australia. The Cyberhome one, that was made for the American market, definitely. It also appeared as a Tesco value product. Strangely enough, that's where that television came from. It was dumped at our recycling centre and is in perfect working order for, well, a modern one. But for this crack on the edge of the cabinet, see, it's just a bit smashed. So, armed with the relevant code and the button pressing code, there's buttons that you wouldn't normally press in that sequence. It's done that way deliberately so you don't bug it up yourself, you know. But this is now set to play Region 1 NTSC. And unlike a Windows computer, which I understand you can only change over from one to the other a few times, this will just keep on going. You can do it as many times as you like. Nice, isn't it? So there we are. There's a little frig for you. I won't get too close or the copyright Nazis will be going on. The reason they do it nowadays rather than electricity supply is rather more cynical, actually. They think that if you're in one of the richer countries, you'll pay more for the same thing, you know. They seem to forget that there are plenty of poor people in those richer countries as well. Never mind. I've rambled on for far too long, but there you are, a little DVD hack for you. Don't know if it works with all cheapies. It supposedly works with the Cyberhome one. If only I could find the remote. Heaven knows where that went, because I don't. But the Samsung was slung my way when my neighbours upstairs moved out a couple of years ago. And has been sitting here doing nothing, because I've got a rather nice Toshiba one, which is ancient. And I didn't want to mess around with that. You might be able to do the same with the old Toshiba, I don't know. But there you are. NTSC on our 50 cycles a second, 250 volt AC supply in the UK. They can stick that in their pipes and smoke it. See you soon.